Right, microphone on, everything working. Yes, I'm visible. Hey, that's. Yeah. Right, oh, fuck. Bloody tablet! I keep forgetting that I've used it for things, and then I need to turn the sound off because otherwise, I don't want to hear myself. It's bad enough when I have to, edit my videos and have to hear myself. I know everybody complains about that, but Anyways, back to the artillery witch. Feels like a forever and a day. I did some things beforehand. I fixed some of the things that I had to unpick and do that. I cut out the inside that I need to do, the pattern, so we can cut that out and figure out what we're going to have to do with that. There's still some seams we have to do before we can do this, but it's a little bit, doing something else for a change. So, and my studio is a mess again. I need to clean it up because I've been doing all kinds and trying to find things. Like I had to find all my patterns so that I can compare it to the changes that I've made. So, yeah, chaos as always. Because what else do you expect from me? So that we can hopefully soon have a finished jacket. Although again, that depends if I'm planning on doing more braiding, because if I do more braiding, then it might be another week. So I was smart this time. I brought my tea because it's freaking cold at the moment. So, but yeah, so today, check out the changes that I need to make. So I'm pretty sure that's the back facing. That's fine. Don't need to do anything about that. But the front, we made a lot of changes. We made the point different because I had 2 points on the sides, and I made it into one. So that's different. The back is different. So we have to look into that. How I'm going to do that. So yeah, there's a couple of things we need to figure out before we can start cutting fabric and sewing and everything. And I actually connected with 2 people that I might meet on Saturday. So the chances of me doing the stream on Saturday is very slim, unless I completely people out by 2 o'clock and I'll be off. But it depends. I haven't been out in ages. I haven't been among the people for a while. I haven't been out. So all depending on that, but there's a high chance that I won't be streaming on Saturday. I might be streaming on a Sunday, not cosplay. I might be doing a chill stream about any of the other crafts I've been doing. But it kind of depends what people are saying. If people are like, yes, we want to see you do that, then I might just do that. But other than that, we will see. We will see. We will see. So, alright, let me show you what I'm doing. Right, here we go. Right, and my tea. Like my mug. Look, it's got a Kraken on it. I have a really cool blue one, but then if I hold it against here, then the blue mug disappears. So, because green screen. Anyway, so that is the rear facing. So on the inside, it covers the piece from the neck, so from the collar, and this is the front facing. This long piece. So you can see here that we have to change that because this point we changed. The point goes to the end here now, so we have to change that. And then that means also that this part has changed. So this is we have to change. This is probably going to be quite fine. And that connects. Oh, hang on. I made a mark. Forgot a mark. Here's the mark. sewing pattern marks are important. So that one goes, so it gets connected to there. Here we go. And that one goes all the way there. And then connects to the other side. So we need to put 2 of these. And then this is the back. And we changed the back as well. So this is again on the fold. 2. There we go. It's like a puzzle. Sewing patterns are like puzzles. So you know, I've got 2 marks here, 2 marks there, 1 mark there. So this jacket goes up and then into where the tail bit is. Now I've changed the tail bit, so we have to make the change there as well. And then it goes up. That's not right. But it looks right. Huh. Well, because it goes up. How does this piece work? Huh. Really? That makes no sense. Well, this part makes sense, but that part makes no sense. Well, how? Where's my piece pattern piece? How? Okay, but typing anymore. Does this part have the part to explain? No, just the fucking stay stitching adapt. No, I have to go and back behind my green screen again to pick up the rest of the fucking instructions. Because normally it looks quite like, yeah, that makes sense, you know? But this makes... This says that this is the... Yeah, that's what I thought. That makes... No, it doesn't make sense. "17, backhand facing, yes. I have to get the instructions. Give me 2 seconds to get behind my green screen. Warn me if my mic is off again, because I will do this. Right, microphone. I remember myself for a change. Right, 1, 2. I cut out the right ones, that's for sure. Now the question is, that's the French one. Don't need French. I can understand it, but it means I have to think louder. All right, come here. Right, how are you supposed to do this? Yeah, that's how I thought it was. But how? Oh, I got it. No, that still makes no sense. Yeah, so oh. No, I still, if I'm still looking at this and still going, this point doesn't make sense. But I cut it out right, didn't I? Yeah. That's what it looks like on this one. Yeah. Let me figure that out once we get to any point of putting it together. Because first things first, like we know, that's fine. Okay. Because it does show it here. That it goes that way. We will find out. Anyways, so this is the way it was designed, to have a point here, but we changed that and we made it into a point here. So I need to get my front piece out and the side piece. So I don't need, that's the color. And reminding myself, no, that's the instructions. These two we need. Let's put the rest away. Need the front. The side back, no, not number 4. So the front C and back C. Middle back C. 14 and 16. Okay, 14, so I don't need that one. Did I not write down what this fucking number is? I think this is front. That's the back. That comes for that piece, so let's put you there. Front. This is the front, and that's the sleeve. We don't need that. Anyways, and put the back goes there, and you go there. So you definitely don't need these. So let's see, what have I done? So this is the front piece. And there's another thing that we did that... Let's grab the front, the bodice. There we go. Because this will change as well. But this is the main thing, is that we changed the front point. So this needs to line up with that. It doesn't at the moment. Okay. You go there. And I need paper, pencil, all right. Oh. Right, so if I put these two on top, so you can see some of the markings that you need to line up. So there's a marking here, marking there, so those two markings need to line up. And there's also, have I put the marking for the waist on here? I did, didn't I? Yes. Waist marking, lengthening marking, width 2. Right, so let's see. So the waist goes waist. Yes. Lengthening marking. So yeah, so that's pretty much. Now we changed it. Did we change the? No, we didn't. Did we change the neck? I don't think so. So that needs to kind of line up. Okay. So now you can see here, this part is like not lining up. So stick a piece on there, tape. Let's line this up so the lines line up, so it's easier drawing. Right, here we go. Did I not line this up properly? No, I did not. For crying out loud. Can I move you off quietly? Yes, yes, I do. Thank you. There we go. Stick you on. Right. Measure this up again. Drink. Okay, there we go. I've got my pencil. You can see how much we changed. Now I can do it until this first pleat. That's the word I was looking for, the first pleat. Right, and now I need the finished garment. There we go. Put you down. because it needs to fit over this. This is what it needs to cover. Okay. So there's some changes that I need to make to the neckline as well. That looks good potentially. Okay, and just pin it on so that I can make the best change. Drink. Alright, now this needs to go, so you guys need to go flat. I need to turn the iron on. So you need to go over there, and I need to change that. And then somewhere. So I don't know what I need to do with this, because this doesn't make sense. First things first, let's put some paper here so I don't lose the thin piece that's over there. Okay. So how's this supposed to work though, even with... Yeah, that's the biggest change that I've made, pretty sure. Why did this work differently suddenly? Pretty sure that's what we've changed a lot there as well. Oh, this is confusing. Then this is supposed to go here, this way. Have we made that much changes? No, because this is supposed to go. How's that supposed to go though? That makes no. It makes no sense. How was that supposed to work? Because I mean, I get it if it was like this, but it's not linking at all. I am so confused. Where's that piece that explained it? Have I changed it so much? Yeah, I have changed it because what it's doing is like the way they like put the jacket. Yeah, I no worries, Negatron. Thank you so much for the look. Be careful with the belt sander. I'm breaking my brain here on trying to figure out how this is supposed to go. Cause how is this supposed to? Cause we took that off. Yeah, I think just we changed it so much that this piece is completely useless. Yeah. It's when you make changes, then you know you go in the back and you're like, how am I going to do this? So I'm gonna do it till there. And put some tape there. Huh. Right. I have no idea how they're supposed to want to do this, but it's good that I'm trying to figure it out now. Oh yeah, I put the scissors back because it was in the way. Alright, let's put this away. Because in principle that's going to go over there. And now I've got this point here. I still need to figure out. Yeah, this point here, and then actually that lines up. Kind of. Right. I need to change this slightly so the point's fully encased, and then it goes up. Okay. It's the problem when you're working with 3D things. Okay. Right. Tape! I have to buy some more tape soon. Okay. Maybe we're getting there though. It's slowly making shape. Right. I think I'm getting there. I think the front bit is now ready. I just need to line these lines up so that that's covered. Here we go. Right. And put some tape on the other side so it doesn't fall off. Stay there. Good. So now this works this way, this works this way, and then this goes to there. That works. Okay. So now this piece needs to go that way. So a piece needs to go all the way that way. Okay. Now, need my ruler, because how wide is this? Oh, other way around. So this is 8.5 centimeters. Okay. Somewhere there. So we need to make like curve like this. Okay. Drink. Right. So this goes to that point, and then it goes up. Okay. Now, to figure out this makes this, I mean, this part makes sense, but not the way they made it. So where did they have it to connect? On which seam? On the first seam. So you connected on that seam. So that means this seam. So I have to do this, fix this seam up. So where's my pencil? Why do I always lose every freaking thing? Because my desk, oh, here we go. It's a mess. So on this seam, oh, that's not a straight line. Somewhere around there, right? And this goes straight, straight. Right, okay, so this needs to start here. Still don't see how this is gonna work. Ah, yes. Okay. Before my tea is cold. I have to make sure that my paper stays on. If I need to redo this again, I'll be annoyed. I may have to, because that's not right. Or maybe I should do it on the other side, so I don't have to. I have more seams ready here on this side as well, so. Now this should line up then. Yoink. Okay, alright, so you go here. Okay. Okay, you fit there. Okay. No, that works. Okay. So no, that line is off. Okay, right. thing is, this is curved, so I need to change that slightly. Actually, I have an idea. Cut that off. Grab a new piece. Alright, let's see this. Oop. Right. Let's see if I can draw this out. This goes up, that's a problem. It does. Why is clothing design such a fucking pain? Because it goes, that's the reason why, it goes that way. I think that's a better way of doing it. Just curving it around and then holding it. Because it's curving outwards. It's going to curve that way around. So it needs to be able to do that. Yeah. So it needs to go that way. And then that way. Right. I think I figured it. This is complicated because something is not. That's the problem with clothing. It's 3D and it's not 2D. And yeah. The inside is going to be straight like this. It's just that part that will curve from there to there. Okay. I think the first piece we got. Here we go. Now, there's a chance that once I put this together, it absolutely does not work, and it's not the way to do it, but we'll find out. Trial and error, as always. But that means hey, Ulrich. It's complicated because clothing is 3D and it's not 2D, so you can't make it flat and then Hey, Frax. I'm breaking my brain. But that seems to be right, I think. Now, how am I gonna do this piece? Well, kinda similar, isn't it? So probably if I do this and then copy it that way around. But then yeah, well that's a way to do it. Flatten people. Can we please go just be squares? And then we can be blocks. Minecraft so much easier. Can all wear boxes. I need to go up. Gosh. Squares will be the yeah? So I need this to be this. Okay. Yeah, but that still doesn't... So this needs to go that way, so that way it gets that point here. Why do I make a point here? Can I not just flatten it? I know it looks pretty, but still. Turn it other way around. Then flatten it. Does this make sense? I need to pin you so that you can't move. Ow, fingers. I have to smooth that out when I cut it. I'm wondering if I grab, where's my number 4? Here. This part. Is that this part? No, that's number. That's 9. This part. Isn't this part? No, that's this part. Okay, so... Ah! This part is this part. Okay. Yeah. So... So this needs to be like this. Just a straight line. Right, I think that that's correct. Because then, when we put this together, it will get this point. And I need to make it as long as that is, so... till there. And then from there, it's this part. Because it goes slightly down, doesn't it? Oh god, this is really, it's breaking my brain. So, no, this is, yeah. And then that part is not that part, but that part. You know, yes, you. It's this piece. That's just a piece of straight ahead. Okay. We can do straight ahead. Alright, tape. Ah. So, from there to there, just a straight line. Okay, okay, okay. It's only till there, though, is it? It's not that long. Okay, 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 okay. And I need to add seam allowance on both sides, don't die, because otherwise it's going to be fucked. Whoop. Okay, we're getting there, we're getting there. Seam allowance that way, SA that way. Okay, we need to add a centimetre and a half on that to cut it. So you go that way, and then it goes all the way, perfectly fine. Yoink de yoink. Yoink de yoink. So here, and then we got this part. I can just cut it straight, don't I? I think that might be easier. Then again, where's the back piece? Number 15, I think you are the 5. That's the 15. Because that's the center, and this is the weird flappy thing that I made. Oh no, it's not. I already have seam allowance on there, don't I? No, seam allowance on that side, don't I? Then it's that bit. Because that's flap that goes around. So, God, this is really. Yeah, because there's no seam allowance in here, in this part, so I need to measure it from here. So go that way, go that way, that way, and then here. And that's in principle that, isn't it? Yeah, pretty much. I may have cut it slightly, but so stay there. Right, so where's my piece extra? How should I use this? There. And this is pretty much experimental because I have no fucking clue because I've made so many changes. Oh. Helps if I stick it to the right side. Right here we go. God damn it. Anyways. So for that, I need to have something like, I need 1.5 centimeters. I know that's the seam allowance. Read one wrong. From there and there to go down like that. Okay. Something like that. Something like that. The question is, as well, yeah, that's the straight line, pretty much. Okay, well, from that. Okay, let's try that again. There, there. There. Something like that. Okay. Something in that area. So this piece is supposed to go on the fold. Right, I've no idea if this is correct. This is purely speculation. Wing and a prayer. How many other things can I say? Right. Right. Let's put you out of your misery here. And tape, make sure this doesn't fall apart, because why not? Right. So and this one supposed to be on a fold. We will see. I hope I don't mess around too much. Oh, for God's sakes. Yes, I know this table is not for this level, because it isn't. Right. Oh. And then I wanted to check, make sure that this, because it looked like this was different. But I don't think I made any changes there. I could have. No, I think that's fine. Okay. 3 pieces. Done, I think. Because that's another thing. It's like, how much? There's a line here, wasn't there? Yes. So it's this much. That's the line, I think, the center front line. So let's see if that's correct when I do the color on. Because that's what I was wondering last time I was looking into this. It's shorter. Oh no, hang on. Just make sure I go properly around. Because it's curved. 3D. Does that make right? I thought it was going to go all the way to the end. I mean... So is that how the picture goes? Oh no. It doesn't. Okay, no, that's fine then. No. Okay. Right, so... What do I need to do next? I could cut it out. But I'm not done with the seams yet, so... Oh, see, I know there was something missing. The pretzel rock thing's missing on my stream. Is there no sound? Oh, yeah, there is sound. Huh. Interesting. Anyways, if you don't hear music, then there's something wrong. And if you do hear music, it's very low. It's not loud, because my music is not always everybody's taste. But I need to survive the stream as well. Right, anyways. Oh god. Right, so still may have to make a decision whether I'm going to put boning in the front or not. I don't think I'm going to. So I have to figure out how I'm going to sort out these. I mean, I can put a bit of bias tape, make a bias tape go around. Because I don't think I can... do what I do on the seams, because the point... And I also made them a bit too pointy, because I can't flatten them all the way. So can I point these out a little bit? I think that worked. Yeah, I'll have to steam that. Ah, come here. Because what I can do is just cut this short and just put a small strip, just like I did with the arms, and then go around it, and that works it out that way. I think I'll do that. Yeah. Ow. And we have to fix this one and the two curved ones, and then that's done. So that's not too bad. Okay, okay. Shall we do that then? And then we can put that on. And sort out the sleeves. So let's fold you over because I'm just looking at the time. Because I know how much time that takes. What the? There's limits to my... Right, so you need to go here because I need to cut that out and test it. Where's the lid gone? There. Sharp things need to have lids. Right. So, one of the things I've done... Oh, I can do that as well because I need to... I fixed that and I fixed it on, so all I have to do now actually is do the top stitch, and then this sleeve is pretty much done. There's a couple of things I might want to do on keeping that neater, but I mean, it's what it is. Right, let's turn on the iron. Iron on. Where's my iron board? There you are. And I need my sewing machine. That one ready. Ooh-ah! Extreme close up. Right, let's, so I can top stitch this as well, because that's pretty much in place. How's the water? Ooh, I need water to get the steam. Give me a second, I'll be right back. Right. And I'm checking my phone because it's charging. Excuse me. How far are we? Oh, you're getting there. It was almost completely dead. I have water. Also today, it was really nice weather. I walked to the shop to get something. And then I decided, because on Saturday, if I want to go into town without a car, it's going to be a bit of a problem. Because the metro station, where I normally drive to get into town, to Centrum, is 15-20 minutes drive. It's not walkable. Train station is 4.5 kilometers away. It's walkable, but it can take a while. But on roller skates, it's going to be faster. So I got my roller skates out and I did a little bit of a test run. Make sure everything's still... My muscle memory is still there. So, and it was. So, yeah. I have to bring my backpack with shoes and then swap roller skates out for shoes when I get to the train station. That's a bit of exercise. Move my microphone a little bit out of the way. God, it's a little bit curved here. Okay. All right. You go there, you go there. Of course it fell. It's alright. It's alright. It's alright. Right. Now I need my eyes because age. Go. Come on. Come on. I know it's hard work for all those layers. Alright. So it's concentrating on making sure I make a straight line because it's always hard. Well, and that's one side. And now the other side. Yeah. Yeah, man. And back, and forward. Alright, let's see. Okay. So I'm keeping a line where the edge is. So I keep it on the same side, the same edge. So I should get a similar, a straight line next to the edge. Just have to be careful while moving. Holding the fabric right. And not pulling too much. And not get a wobble. I might still have a wobble because, yeah, I'm not a pro. Amateur noise. So yeah. still, I think we achieved quite, or at least I achieved. Because, you know, you'll be cheering me on, but... in principle... pretty much the way it's supposed to go. Yoink! Right. That's my curved scissors. Here we go. Right. So, oops, and the other side. And that is pretty much the sleeve done. Oh. Fluff! Where's the fluff? So, it's so difficult. Why is it not showing the black? So, you can see the ruffles there. The smaller ruffles here, just above the elbow. And then all the work that we've done on it. And we have to get some watered down acrylic, black acrylic, so that it goes a bit darker, because it's not that bright. Well, actually, it is pretty much that bright, isn't it? Yeah. But anyways, so next, so now that the inside is now protected from the ruffles. So, in principle, the sleeve can go like this. And then, ow! It's 1.5 centimeters from the distance, so 1.5 centimeters. Is there, don't poke myself. And then we have to go all the way, making sure we line everything up. Especially here. I need my second pair of eyes. I think clips is going to be the only way. Doch. Clippity clips. And the same here, make sure you line up. And there. Pretty much. Right. So, and then we can do the sleeve. Need to fold that over. Let's do that. Oh, so make sure I get this on the right place. There. Let's move that one. Here we go. Concentration phase. Right, so now comes the hard part. Let's slow you down. Slow it down, make it bouncy. Stop. Go over. Make sure I stay on that line. Okay, hopefully that went right. Now, it seems there's a bit of a issue here. I have to... Because there's a slight deviation that sometimes happens because of what I've done. All the changes that I've made. Okay. Now, the problem is, it wants to move. But I want you to be on top of each other so that... Okay, you stay there, you stay there. Don't move, don't move. Oh. Oh. Stop. Okay. Come on. Come on. Yes, you go back. Ooh, oh, 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 oh. Hopefully that worked. One side worked, the other side did not. God freaking damn it. If you can see, because it doesn't like the dark fabric. So these two line up, the top. The bottom ones don't line up. I think it's... I don't know if I can fix that. Do the other ones line up? Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Not too bad. I think it's just because both of them are just different widths. I may have to have a look into that, but that's one sleeve, in principle, completed. Still have to do this side. So fold it and fold it over. But the problem is the sleeve I'm wearing now is too... I can't really... But, principle, can I move it even a bit further? Ah, yes. So, in principle, that's the sleeve. So, if you think about it, holding it. What do you think? Look similar? I mean, I can't put it up because I've got long sleeves on already, but I think we're there. If you think about it. So this little area here and the two lines. And the lines that go over here. It's not perfectly dissimilar because whoever drew that didn't understand how it looks on the sleeve. Ugh. But it's funny how it's kind of standing upright. I think that's pretty much a success. I just need to fix. I mean, it's not super visible. But I need to sort out the sleeve on the inside, the seam on the inside. So, and that's why, people ask me, why do I have such a small little board? Because this is called a sleeve board. You put the sleeve on, like this, and then you can do the sleeve. And go through the middle. And go week. Now I'm not sure. I might have to blast that with steam to get that to lie flat. By the power of steam. Anyways. Yeah, that works. Anyways. Same there. So, come on. It's quite tight, but that's on purpose. Because I don't want it to be, you can see in the picture it's quite tight on the arm there as well. And if I think about putting a little something on it so that I can get a little tube through to make the smoke come out. There we go. Well, it's nice and flat. I need to think if I'm going to do something about this, but we'll have a look. I might actually make interfacing to do the sleeves. So just put a band, stick it on here, and then just turn it inside out. That might be easier than trying to figure out how to. But yeah, I'm quite happy with that. Right. How much time have I got left? There. Time for them. Have to do some of these still. Okay. And where did I put? I dropped something in it. Yes, I did. I really need to clean up this desk. There we go. So we're doing my little cheat. To get a neat layer. Here we go. So what I'm doing is using some double-sided seam tape. Right. Just to make sure that the protecting tape is on top, so I don't glue it to my freaking iron. Right. Come on. She can't see it. But there's now a little glue strip on there. And then I can go and fold this over to the middle. Yeah, man. Where's the seam? Ah. Here we go. Hey, Dark Blaze! How you doing? Getting there. Sure, it is complicated, but that's because I made so many changes. Come on, camera. Excuse me. There we go. But we're on the home straight. See, what I've done now is, because of that, it's glued to the inside, so when I put this down, I don't have to worry about it raveling. Do the other side. We've just finished the sleeve. So we have yoink. So look. Got the decoration on. And the weird, the lightning wants to show it, the weird little puffy stuff. So yeah, it's getting there. It's funny how it kind of stands on its own. So this, the other sleeve, I need to finish the decoration on it. So that's why in the meantime we're working on getting the bodice done so we can do the interfacing. But yeah, I call this my cheat. Because I'm literally just using double-sided tape to kind of glue this inside seam down. It's kind of cheating, but it makes for a better. Exactly. It just makes for a better seam and it doesn't stop me a lot of hassle. It's a little bit work, but makes a nicer seam. Yoink. How are you doing, by the way? Not seen you in a while. Yeah, that will keep you busy. At least I assume so. All I got is a cat and a gecko. Don't know anything about that. Hey, there's a reason I don't want them. I never wanted them, let me say it that way. I'm at the age there, I can't have them anymore, so... I mean, I went on a holiday and I left a cat sitter came around half an hour a day to feed the cat and throw out the cat litter box. No, you can't do that with kids. At least, it'd be very frowned upon. Alright. That's one seam glued on. Right, so yeah, I can't remember what distance I did. That distance? That distance. Okay. Oh, needs to be closer. Alright, trying to keep that line on that line so it's even. Alright. Hopefully. Hopefully this is as straight as it gets. Right, come on. Alright. Eek. Alright. How did that go? Where is it? Yeah. Pretty much. Ugh, this done it again. Ow. Need to make sure that this point goes on properly. Okay. Go back. Yeah. Okay. Right. Okay. Come on. Right, sorry, just concentrating to make sure that the fabric is flat, otherwise it'll make a little weird curl underneath, and then I'll have to unpick it and start again, and I don't want to do that. Alright, at the end, yoink, 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 how much? Oh, I got some bobbin left. Okay. Yoink. Is that good at the bottom? Yes! Yes! Satisfying. So, those are done. Back is done. Those done. They need to be done. So I have to make the thing. And I've only got the difficult seams left. The curved ones. So I guess we do those. We're getting closer to being done. But they are going to be a pain. Right. Why is my battery low? On my headset, that is. I've charged you. You're supposed to be fully charged. Okay, so how am I gonna go around the corner? Because that's... Let me see if that would work the way I want it to go. Yeah, it would still work. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Never thought that this trick would work. Well, you know, occasionally. Occasionally I'm smart. Go in. Alright. This one will have to be done in a few parts, but because it's longer. Then again, we've got about half an hour before I have to start looking into stopping because, you know, it's getting late. Turn it around because I prefer to work from the right. Okay. Stay there. Okay. Ugh. Okay, go around the corner. Okay, I need another piece to go around the corner here. Okay, come on. Come on, move this a little. Okay. Not all the way to the end, but that's okay. Come on. Okay. Static! Let's go! And we caught another spammer! Okay. Slowly. Yeah. Come on, last part. That way. Because I need to charge. That's the problem when you have a cordless one. You have to make sure you put it back on so it keeps heated up. But it's so much better than having a cord when the cord being in the way all the time. Yes, can I? Can I yet? Yes. Yeah. Why are you not sticking? Something went wrong. Come on, fold over. That's better. Right. Now, to push it the other way. So that we can stitch it down. Blastity blast. Oh, just realised. My phone's in the way. Alright. Now I have to do the other side. Same thing. Ah, come on. And take a long one. Okay. Ah. Okay. Zut. Okay. Second piece. Alright. Ugh. Of course. It just freaking. Come on. Tiny bit more, because it's really a bit too long. Yep, that's perfect. Okay. Okay. Right. Oop. Oop. This is concentration phase, trying to not glue this stuff to my iron. And if it's not hot enough, it doesn't glue. So. Hence the seam. And I also have to be careful of my own fingers, of course, because we all know how clumsy I am. Why are you not gluing? Some parts are, some parts aren't. Fuck. Yeah. Accidentally, no, it's in the same warmth still. Of course. Wouldn't be me if I didn't burn myself. Right, and now split open. Ugh. Helps if I do it right. Right. Okay, almost there. Ah, just as I tried to pick it up. Right. Now, there's some threads I need to cut so that they hide. They're gone once I sew this. Careful not to freaking cut the fabric. Don't want to do this again. Oh, I think that's it. Right. Get my chair. Duck. You go there. Right. Let's put this seam together. Right. Let's do this. Oop. Okay, making sure I keep all the things straightened. So we get a nice line at the same distance from the seam. Going around the curve, so it requires a little bit more attention than if it's just a straight seam. Okay, getting there. Getting there. Going around the curvy part. Eh. Okay. No, don't stitch that part together. Only this part. Here we go. Okay. And the other one. Come on. So I need you to be there. Okay. Right. Oh, no, stay on course. The inside may be a tiny bit not, perfectly distanced, but still, it's a neat way to do the seams. Especially with fabric like a wool mix that just frays so badly, it's such annoyance. Only good thing is that for the skirts, where it does look like, and the cape where there's, you know, looks like she's been through the battlefield, it's easier to make it look like it's, you know, battle damaged. I just have to make sure it doesn't go, you know, worse than where it just has to stop where I want it to stop. So it doesn't get worse while I'm wearing it. I mean, can't have it falling apart. You're right. That's the difficult, one of the difficult seams done. I still have one more to go. Now the question is, can I get that done in the time that I have? Or should I stop so I can chill before I have to go to bed? Ooh, come, get in. Right, let's see. So, yeah, that looks good. Yeah, I'm really happy about that. Now the other thing is, I need to decide whether I want to put any decoration on the bodice, because it's really weird having decorated arms but not having a decorated bodice. Now it's not going to be seen. It's not going to be seen because I'm going to wear armor, but so I still have to do that one and do the pleats. Now we can do everything else. I'm really happy about that. It looks so good now. I need to fix that though. Oh, then again, is it within 1.5 centimeters? Then it might get cut off. It is, so that's cut off. Okay, now that's fine. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do with the pleats. Just put a little box around it and then just seam it off like yoink. Right, so that's another. You can't even see it because it doesn't really like freaking dark fabric. But yeah, there's like tiny stitches next to that seam that's holding. Hey Blaha, how you doing? So that's how the inside looks if the light wants to adjust. So it looks really neat. Oh, it's been up and down. But we gotten quite far. So the bodice is pretty much together. We're just finishing off the seams. I've got one more seam, big seam to do, and then fixing the pleats so that they're nice on the inside. So it looks like all the seams have like one row of stitches next to it. We finished one of the sleeves. So with the side decoration and the little ruffle things that were visible on that arm. So I need to finish the decoration on this one. So it's only got, I need to do the inside one, and I need to fix the little trefoils, 3 leaves, something like that. So, and I need to fix this because it's not looking good. But yeah, we'll fix that. And did I do the inside on these? Yes, I did the inside on these. So the ruffles on the inside were like scratching against my arm because it felt really weird. So I had to design this like cover to go over. And that's done. Yeah, so I need to finish the decoration on this one. And then we can put the sleeves in once the bodice is done. So, and then we have to figure out the interfacing. Well, I did the interfacing today. I've got the pattern now, the pieces, and figure out if that's done it right. Now, sadly enough, I did get to the end of my, and this is the nightmare. As I'm aware, it's probably midday where you are. So but yeah, it's definitely getting somewhere. One of the things I needed to think of is, so the sleeves have decoration. So in principle, the bodice has decoration as well. Now those circles, those 3 things, are a nightmare. I don't want to do those. Okay. But we might be able to do like just a decoration like this. Just up, just circling like that. I think that would work. Need to make sure the color stays with the rest. That might not be too difficult to do something like that. Probably on the back. Yeah, that could work. So just to have something like either straight here or just I need to have a look into what kind of designs that are out there that are not that difficult. At least I've got enough. I got 15 meters of the fabric, the cord, or 2 cards breathing. So I mean, you still need to dig through and get some buttons, but we can do that once we do the. Oh god, I have to do all the freaking buttonholes. Buttonholes! I hate buttonholes! Although my machine can do it, they can go wrong so quickly. They're such a nightmare. Especially if you don't line them up properly. We will have to have a practice. But yeah, something on the back we can do. I'm wondering, because there's 2 lines around the wrists. Maybe do 2 lines around here? That would work as well. Very simple, very plain, but decoration. That might be an idea. Yeah, just have 2 lines going down. And maybe something around the closure. I will have to have a look. I have to have a look, see if there's any particular things that happen that they did that's similar to what I've got on the sleeves. Because what's on the sleeves I don't want to do again. I don't want to do the circles again. Something simple, yeah, but not. So yeah. We did quite a lot today. Still feels like I've not done anything, but it's still better. Right. I need to see if there's anybody out there I can raid. I highly doubt it, but oh, Going Ape is up. That's an easy throw you everybody there. She's not been streaming for a while, so she's had some issues. Yeah, we might do that. Right. Here we go. Right. I need to organise myself because it's late. It's quarter to 11, quarter to 10 here, and I, have work tomorrow. I have to get up at 7:30 in the morning, which is but one of those things. And I'll be losing my day off soon as well because I might be going back to working full time because my car broke down and I need to fix it and it's costly. So I need to sort some things out. Otherwise, I don't have money for cosplay. And I would like to, continue doing cosplay. So I need money for that. So yes. So well, we've done quite a bit. I mean, to be honest, it takes time. Everything that you do, it takes time. So especially doing the facing, the inside. When you'd made so many changes to the original pattern was a pain. So, but we got a sleeve done. And we just have to finish the other one. And then we can put the sleeves together. Well, we need to put everything on this bodice done first. And the sleeves are going to be the absolute last bit. Because they're going to be a pain to finish. I have to find a way of make them look nice on the inside as well. Now that we work all the other seams in. So, yeah, that's going to be an interesting challenge. But yeah, so I think we've got at least 2 more weeks of working on the bodice on this shirt. I need to go sit down and figure out buttons. Buttons. Oh, what's the song? I don't know. I'm tired. It's been a long day. But yeah, so we finished the sleeve. We figured out the facing. We've done another 2 seams on the bodice. So 1 more seam, and then I bought this ages ago. I think that's perfect for what we need to do. It's a bias maker. Oh. It's a bias maker so we can cover the seams for the pleats nice and neatly. I'm just looking at it. Might actually be needing to be smaller. I'll have a look. We will have a look. So yes, things need to be done, but we'll get there. So as I said, there is a large chance I will not be streaming on Saturday. I'm going to an event. I going to go to a K-pop group's anniversary event because I got into K-pop about a couple of months ago, and I need to socialize once in a while. I don't get out much. More because yeah, COVID happened and a lot of things happened and lost contact with a lot of people. So I thought I need to go and try and be under the people and see how it goes. I might be people out by in after 2 hours and go nah and run off and I'll be back home in time for stream, but we'll see. I might like it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, I haven't been to an event with a lot of people in a while, so although yeah, I have been to events, but then I've been promoting Sikora, my little business app, so that's different. This is me having to be me, and we'll see how that goes. So if I'm not, I will post on Blue Sky if I'm definitely not streaming, but go from the assumption that I'm not streaming. I might be streaming on Sunday, but that depends on a couple of things. It might not be cosplay, it might be something completely different. Because I've been working on customizing Funko Pops, which I have a lot of fun in. And some people have asked me to see how I do it, because I finished 2 and people are like, this looks ace, how do you do this? So I might stream it for some of the people that ask me. But it depends, because some of them are in the US and just like blah mama. Time is an issue. So we'll have to see how it goes. So yeah. Anyways, I better hit start rate, don't I? Because I didn't do that. Damn it. Here we go. Ooh, that's quite nice what she's doing. Looks like she's talking about what she's doing next. So anyways. So, like I said, probably won't see you Saturday, maybe Sunday, and otherwise next week on Wednesday we're going to continue with this. And we'll hopefully get a little further and finish the bodice and finish the sleeves, and maybe we can even put it all together. Or maybe do some decoration. We'll see. We'll see! You never know with me, because planning is not my forte. So I will see you all soon. Have a good rest of the day, evening, wherever you are. Make sure you take care of yourself. Be safe. And I will see you next time.